In this video, we're unpacking everything you absolutely need to know about mSpy in 2025. Its features, pricing, real user experiences, and even a few things they might not want you to know. Trust me, this could save you from wasting your hard-earned cash or help you decide if this app is exactly what you're looking for. So let's dive right in. Now, if you're not familiar with mSpy, let me break it down for you. mSpy is essentially a parental control app that allows you to keep track of your child's online activity. Think of it as a digital watchdog that works silently in the background. It monitors calls, texts, their real-time location, and even what they're doing on social media. Let's face it, raising kids in today's digital world isn't easy. You want to trust your child, but at the same time, you need to be aware of what's out there. That's where mSpy comes in. It's like having an extra layer of assurance to help you guide your child safely through the online world. And just so you know, if at any point you feel like mSpy might be what you need, I've included a link in the description below. You can check it out and even grab a discount while you're at it. But before you click, keep watching. I've got all the details you need to make an informed choice. Alright, let's get into the meat of it. mSpy's features. This is where things get interesting because, honestly, this app offers way more than most other parental control tools out there. First off, there's call and SMS monitoring. This feature lets you see exactly who your child is talking to and texting. You can view call logs, read incoming and outgoing texts, and, get this, even access deleted messages. Deleted conversations aren't off limits anymore, so if you're ever worried about who might be contacting your child, this feature has your back. It's like having a built-in safety net for their communication. Next, let's talk about social media tracking. Social media is a huge part of our kids' lives, probably more than we'd like to admit. And mSpy has stepped up its game in 2025 by adding support for platforms like TikTok, WhatsApp, Signal, and more. You can monitor their chats, posts, and even the people they interact with. It's not just about being nosy, it's about making sure they're not being targeted by bullies, predators, or scams. Now, fair warning, some of these advanced features might require a bit of technical setup, like rooting or jailbreaking the device. But don't worry, I'll talk more about that in a bit. Let's move on to location tracking and geofencing. This is honestly one of my favorite features. You can track their real-time location so you'll always know where they are. But it gets better. You can set up geofences, which are virtual boundaries around specific areas like school or home. If your child enters or leaves these areas, you get an instant notification. It's like having eyes on the ground without actually being there. This feature is a game changer for those of us who worry when our kids are out and about. Now, let's talk screen time and app management. We all know how addictive screens can be, especially for kids. With mSpy, you can limit their screen time or block certain apps altogether. Whether it's keeping them focused during homework or making sure they're not staying up all night on Snapchat, this feature gives you a lot of control. Trust me, this can be a lifesaver, especially during exam season. And that's not all. mSpy also includes features like browser history tracking, keystroke logging, and even email monitoring. It's incredibly comprehensive. Honestly, the full list of features is pretty impressive, and I've barely scratched the surface here. If you're curious to see everything it offers, check out the link in the description for a detailed breakdown. Now, let's talk about how to actually get started with mSpy. You might think an app with all these features would be complicated to set up, but it's actually really straightforward. For Android devices, to start monitoring an Android device with mSpy, the installation process is straightforward. After purchasing the mSpy subscription, you'll need to download the mSpy APK file from your account on the mSpy website. Before installing, make sure to enable Install from Unknown Sources in the device's settings. Once the app is downloaded, install it on the target device. For iPhone devices, mSpy offers two main methods for monitoring an iPhone, through iCloud and Wi-Fi. Each method has its own set of features and benefits. The first method utilizes the iCloud account if you know the credentials. This method is perfect if you want to monitor without physical access to the device. Simply log into your mSpy account with the credentials sent to your email, then enter the iCloud login details of the target device. mSpy will send a 6-digit code for two-factor authentication, which you'll need to enter to link the device. Once linked, you can start viewing contacts, photos, calendars, plans, and more. The second method is the Wi-Fi method, which offers more detailed information. After purchasing the mSpy app, you'll need to install an additional app included in your subscription on your Mac or PC. Connect the target iPhone to your computer via USB, then allow the app to retrieve information from the iPhone via Wi-Fi. After disconnecting the iPhone, you'll start receiving data whenever the device is connected to the same Wi-Fi network. This method includes call logs, photos, videos, contacts, notes, WhatsApp, Line, and Viber messages, among other features. For even more functionalities, mSpy offers a jailbreak option. This method allows you to monitor the target device's exact location, set safe and dangerous zones on the map, and receive alerts when the device crosses these zones. The whole process takes about 10 minutes. After that, you can log into the mSpy dashboard, where you'll see everything neatly organized. Calls, texts, social media activity, location data, it's all there. And if you run into any issues, their 24/7 support team is ready to help. They even offer live chat and remote installation services if you're really stuck. Now, let's talk about pricing. This is probably one of the biggest factors in deciding whether mSpy is right for you. There are 3 main plans to choose from. The monthly plan is great if you're just testing the waters or have a short-term need. It's the most expensive on a month-to-month basis, but it gives you flexibility. The quarterly plan offers better value if you're planning to use it for a few months. And finally, there's the annual plan, which is by far the most economical if you're committed to long-term monitoring. It's a bit of an investment, but when you think about the peace of mind it offers, it's worth every penny. Let's quickly weigh the pros and cons. On the plus side, mSpy is incredibly easy to use, even if you're not tech-savvy. Its features are comprehensive, covering everything from calls and texts to social media and location tracking. Plus, the app is constantly updated to stay compatible with new platforms and technologies. On the downside, advanced features like social media tracking might require some technical setup, and the subscription cost can feel a bit steep for families on a tight budget. So, is mSpy worth it in 2025? In my opinion, if you're looking for an all-in-one solution to keep your child safe online, it's definitely worth considering. Yes, there's a learning curve with some features, and yes, it's an investment. But the peace of mind it provides? That's priceless. You're not just buying an app, you're taking an active step to protect your family. If you're ready to explore mSpy further, check the description below. I've included a link with a potential discount to help you get started. And remember, this small step could make a huge difference in your child's safety and your peace of mind.